Low quality fans and a high quality Bruins team that is a dub. 78 3-1 dream is still alive. God, that does not roll off the tongue well. Honestly, any combination was easier if we just kept everything, like any overtime stuff had to be wins. You know, the extra N1 really just doesn't bring it together. That's another dub against the Stanley Cup defending champions. Look, I'm not going to brag about this game a lot. Not that I'm a big bragger anyway, but we slept walk through most of it. The game was boring as hell. If you missed it, you didn't miss that much. Yeah, the goals were nice, but like, there was not a lot going on there for a large portion of that game. And secondly, the Avalanche were icing basically their AHL version. I mean, Makar and Rantanen were there, so still scary in that, right? But they had no help. They just have so many injuries. If you didn't see the video a couple of days ago, 4 days ago, something like that, I'll read you an updated injury list, by the way. A name was added. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to pick it out. So they were missing Landeskog, Helm, Nichushkin, Byram, Bowers, McDermott, Rodriguez, McKinnon. He's important. Lehkonen. Oh, a second name. That's right. Lehkonen went down because of the McAvoy stuff. And then Josh Manson. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 names. That's a lot of players. That's a lot of talent. This is a win that you need to win. Like, you play the team in front of you. You got to win it. It's a win we should have had. I'm not going to dunk on Avs fans when that's what they had to put out. This game needed to be the equivalent of Anakin murdering a bunch of children. I mean, obviously not literally, figuratively. They're children. You get it. You get it. Just got to win this one. Georgiev is going to get the start. Poor guy. He actually played, I thought he played pretty well. He made some pretty big saves. Olmark is going to start for us. He gets the shutout. Oh, you love to see it. Pretty easy shutout. I think he made like 2 big saves. The rest was just positioning. One chance, not a lot of rebound opportunity. I thought the defense played well in front of him, which you would expect. Greer is scratched. Smith is coming in to play on that fourth right wing. I don't think this is because Greer did something wrong. I think it's more that like, all right, well, Smith is healthy. Let's get him back in for a game or two. That's kind of how Monty seems to be doing this. Is if you got a guy available, don't let him sit for too long. It's not that big deal if you let another guy sit for a game. It's kind of like a high school approach in some sense, but you know what I mean. I got decimated in fantasy last week, and I forgot to point it out, and John B. Pott deserves to tell everyone that he kicked the crap out of me. So, yeah, I'm not even going to get the figures up on the screen. My team's a mess right now. It's really, really bad. I don't want to talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Nailed it. Half the arena was empty to start this game, and there were a lot of Let's Go Bruins chants. I mean, people were filling in, so it ended up fuller than it first started, as usual. A lot of Let's Go Bruins chants. A lot of Bruins fans that live in Denver. I do know that. But that's tough. As a defending champ to have chants in your building like that. That's tough. I mean, when it was 0-0. AHL squad or not. Step up, guys. Come on, be better than that. But let's talk about this game, shall we? Puck drops. 6:40 left of the period. Yeah, we're jumping. First 14 minutes, 15 minutes, that first whole period. The game started at 9 o'clock and I am falling asleep. I had to get off work, immediately take like a 2-hour nap because it is 12:30 right now. I'm not going to be able to sleep a lot tonight. I have a shift that starts at 6 a.m. today. So like I tried to get some rest beforehand. Wake up, you're more tired than when you went to sleep because that's how naps work. Game starts, boring. So boring. You could tell throughout the whole game the Bruins were like, this is nothing. These guys can't keep up. They actually had better scoring chances through the first 5 minutes just because we were sleepwalking. Just crazy. 6:40 left. Lindholm, nifty move at the top of the slot to get around a defender. Gets hooked for his trouble. We're going to the power play. No dice on it, but it's a decent little PP. Feel like I've heard that phrase before. Moving on, 1:33 left. Cogliano is going to go for a hooking. Another PP. 30 seconds later, Mac is going to go for interference. We're going to get a $1.30 of 4v4 and then 29 seconds of penalty kill. That $1.30 of 4v4 We are all over them. The talent difference in this game was just astronomical. And it's even crazier when you think about how we've been playing bad teams in the NHL, but like their full squads. Because Arizona could beat this squad right now. They for sure can. Bad teams get crushed by us, and we go, wow, the talent level on the ice is just astronomical difference. This was a whole nother level. Just a whole nother level. Second period starts, 1:30 in. Pasta takes a decent little neutral zone hit. Nosek jumps in to fight Hunt and gets his ass kicked. I don't know why he jumped in to fight him. This was a very legal hit that Pasta didn't get blown up. He just got hit in the chest and tossed down. But Nosek jumped in. That's fine. Like, you do what you got to do. We get the extra 2 minutes out of it for the instigator. I think they actually called him for slashing technically, but we're going to the penalty kill right after Nosek got his face beat in. So that was interesting at least. We kill that. 5 minutes into the period, finally something. You start to get a little worried when you're like, all right, we're not playing up to our potential. We're kind of skating soft throughout this game. We do still have to win, though. Like, don't leave points on the board because you get to overtime and then it's a crapshoot. We didn't do that. 5 minutes in, we set up in their zone. Puck retrieval by Grizz. Really nicely done for a lot of this game is the puck retrievals. He dishes to Krejci, who circles the net, and it's a clean pass to Pasta on the inside of the right circle. This is posted in far side, 1-0, easy peasy. Right there, when they scored, the team went, yay, and went right back to the faceoff. They didn't care. They were just like, let's just get out of here. Let's get this game done and get out of here. They really didn't care that much. They were having fun, I think, but they did not care that much. 10-10 left of the period. Gerard's going to force a play up to his forward who's on the blue line there in their defensive zone. And Frederick's going to jump in and force a turnover here and push the puck over to Coyle on the right side. Coyle's going to go farther down in the zone. Gerard's the only guy back, so it's actually a Coyle Hall 2-on-1, just in a more confined space. Gerard lays out, Coyle patient, kind of goes around him, gets the angle, chucks the puck over to Hall for a tap-in front of Georgiev. 2-0. And again, yay. Off to the next faceoff. They did the hug, and then they just go, it was weird to see. 4:11 left, Foligno goes for high sticking. He's irate, can't believe it was called. I didn't get a great look on it in the replay. It is what it is. We kill it. We're going into the third up 2 goals. Game was over. There's no way in your right mind you sat there, if you watched this game, there's no way you sat there and went, yeah, they could score 3 goals this game. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. And I couldn't even muster together one, which again, not even dunking on them. What they had out there was nothing. Nothing. It was Rantanen and McCarr and Gerard. I'm struggling to name a 4th player. Hold on. Comfer. 1:05 in. Gerard is going to go for tripping. Power play. Nothing doing. Moving on. 6:30 in. This is a hard-working shift by, again, the third line. Ugh. God, the third line this game was just fantastic. Pile up on the faceoff because Coyle can't win it cleanly. Hall jumps in to force the puck back to Forbort on the left point. He is going to unleash a blast. I think it goes intentionally wide. I think it was intentional. Bounces off the wall there. Coyle comes in for a puck retrieval and then plays keep away on that left wall. Just a little pivot, back and forth, keeps the arm wide, doesn't allow them to take the puck off his stick. Eventually, the heat's getting to be a bit too much, but luckily we have gotten into position where he's able to dunk the puck off to Hall in that left circle, and Hall has a perfect pass to Freddie, who had the wherewithal. Thought this was a really good Freddie game again. He's doing well with this trio. We like what we see. Freddie backed off of his defender. The defender didn't fall, so Freddie's a little higher in that slot. Perfect pass, tape to tape from Hall, and this is a one-time blast that beats Georgiev. Low glove, 3-0. God, this game's over. It's so over, and it couldn't be over soon enough for me. Again, it's nice winning. I just didn't want any injuries. I wanted to get out of this one. I just did. 7:30 in, Grizz for holding, going to the penalty kill. It's a perfect kill in the sense that we killed it, and when we got the final clear, Grizz had gone across straight to the bench. Hall jumped off the bench, realized we were getting possession. DeBrus chasing down a loose puck, flicks it up to the neutral zone. Hall is there to collect. Clean breakaway. pumps in, goes forehand, beats him glove side, 4-0, final score. Game notes. There's nothing to learn from this game. There simply is not anything to learn from this game. Third line had a great game. I thought the other lines did fine. I did not like the attitude we started the game with, where it was, we are better than them, we're going to win this game, why should we give a shit? I don't love that. I think I'm reading too deep into it, though. This team is very good. We should not lose games like that. And we didn't, which is important, to me at least. I like knowing we're winning games where we should win. There's nothing to learn from this, though. That's not real NHL competition. And again, not dunking on the Avs. I thought we had some really good plays. I thought we shut down McCarr as well as you can. And I thought we shut down Rantanen as well as you can, who did have a chance or two. Like, there were opportunities for a goal to be scored, and Ullmark came up big. But you can't look at this game and say we learned a lot from it. Monty will talk about it after the game. About, we made some adjustments, this, typical coaching, whatnot. But everyone in that room went, okay, on to the next. I don't know what the fuck that was. That's all it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Those games happen through the season. They're going to happen to us. I mean, I think a couple teams early in the season thought they were getting that when we were missing Marchand and McAvoy and Grizz, and Krejci went down for a couple games. DeBrusk was down for a couple of games. I mean, there were probably teams that were walking in going like, all right, well, they still have some real talent there, but like, this should be easier. And then they got punched in the mouth. There's just not a lot you can do to counter that much talent missing from your roster. Especially when, think about it structurally, those guys know their structure, and you're bringing up a bunch of guys that, although systems try to keep it similar so that they can be pulled up and jump right in, they're not the same. And they have no chemistry with their teammates yet. I mean, it's a lot of difference. So, good game, boring game. Had to win it because, I mean, obviously didn't have to, but a loss there definitely raises some eyebrows. So you kind of take it. Pretty happy with it. Ullmark Shuddy is always fun. Yeah. That's all there is to say about this. That does it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Discord, all that good stuff. Back in the win columns, 78, 3-1. It's a billion degrees in this room. Go Bees!